Good morning. It's a gray day, but it's not raining. Dave and I are going to do a little bit of urban exploration with the dogs here in Edmonds. We are going to go along the waterfront and explore a saltwater marsh and show you some really interesting things along the way. Hopefully get some good birding in as well. We're starting out here in Brackett's Landing. We are right by the ferry that goes across to Kingston. And dogs aren't allowed in this park. But we're just walking through. This is a great site for scuba diving. There's actually an underwater park. I'm not going to spend too much time here just because I don't want to push it with the dogs being here. There's somebody actually swimming out there. This is like I would recommend 5 or more millimeters of wetsuit. This guy's got like his swim trunks on. So that's really impressive. He must be from Siberia or something. So this is just a short little park walk, and then there's more park on the other side of the ferry where dogs are allowed. Back when I did scuba diving, I came here a few times. And there's some neat things out there. There's buoys that mark each spot to dive. There's like concrete things to dive through and sunk boats and stuff like that. All right, now we are on the other side of the ferry, so we'll get a good view of that. And dogs are allowed here. And sometimes we see bunny rabbits. So we'll have to keep our eyes open for that. Nice grassy park here, and there's some cool art installations as well. And dogs are not allowed on the beach here, just on this trail. This one is called Beach Launch. It may be a great day, but it's not raining and people are out enjoying it. We're gonna go over there to that pier. This is kind of a weird walk because it kind of ends here and then there's private property and it says it's a private beach. It's another art installation, Joy de Vivre. I think that's how you pronounce it. Very cute. There's Dave. He's just coming up from the beach. We crossed on the beach and I let the dogs go even though they aren't supposed to be on the beach because it was better than walking around this building by that train that's going by. But yeah, you're not supposed to do that. And this wall has neat art too. There's some metal limpets. That one's called Locals, or this one's called Locals, or maybe both. Some sea lion statues. And there comes one up the steps. Be nice to see some real ones here. We've got the marina on the left. This is the Edmonds Marina. And we're heading out towards the pier. This here is the breakwater. Got some seagulls here. Looks like herring gulls. Nibbling on some crab bits. Edmonds coho nets. There's little salmon in there probably. They've got one of these. Oh, I just saw one jump. They've got one of these in Everett as well. But you don't get this cool overhead view. Little salmon. 30,000 salmon smolt as they imprint on this location and they'll be released in June. There's somebody fishing. Almost to the end. There's a pigeon. Off he goes. Let's see if we can find anything off the end of this dog. There's a ferry over there. Beautiful, non-rainy day. So here's looking back at the city of Edmonds. from the pier. There's a seal. There's a seal here. He's got his little noggin up over the water. Let's see if we can get closer. Walking along the marina now, and we are going to try to find our way to the saltwater marsh. Such a nice walk. Very peaceful, hearing the seagulls, looking at the boats. Here's some starfish. I think I'll drop a camera in the water and see what we can see. Unfortunately, I only got a few peeks underwater before my GoPro unexpectedly quit on me. So the waterfront is way over there, and we have turned on Dayton and walked this way across the railroad tracks. This is kind of an industrial area. This is part of why this last saltwater marsh is only 20 acres, 22 acres instead of the original 40. But on the other side of this parking lot is the entrance to what is left of it. Here we are, and dogs are allowed here on leash. It's like a quarter mile on the edges of this boardwalk, and I am seeing a bird. It is a American crow. Well, the crow came closer. I don't even need to zoom in. These crows were exceptionally friendly, and one kept following me, so I gave in and gave him one of Frodo's healthy dog treats. David, the dog's already at the end. I'm dawdling here. My friend the crow distracted me so much I missed zooming in on some ducks. Let's see what else is out there. There were several gadwalls out there on the saltwater marsh. And there were some really cute killdeer as well. Looks like the water level is down a bit. It's a little muddy, but not very marshy right here. This is really cool. For being in a town, it's pretty peaceful. Another one of the first spring flowers, Indian plum, blooming. Very cool. And there's some wild currant too, adding a little magenta to the world. And nothing really says spring like a bird gathering nesting materials, and this little bush tit was gathering up the softest little bit of cattail fluff. See, he's so cute. Well, that was just over 2 miles, and that was pretty fun. We got to hang out by the waterfront. We got to see some interesting things. We got to meet some pretty cute birds. Thanks for coming along.